Welcome back, villagers, to another episode of Hugh Tran, the Insurance Man. Before we tackle on Kaylin Clark and what she said got everybody and their mamas upset, I would like to take this time to sincerely thank you to all my villagers for your time, your comments, and your support, because our small community is growing. I got an email from YouTube that I finally reached 4,000 hours of watch time, and I am 300 subscribers away from 1,000. I guess that's when I hit those, I'm gonna start making a little bit of money. So everything I'm doing lately is just free, building our small community. But I appreciate every single one of you for your time, your comments. It means the world to me. Now we tackle Kaylin Clark. So if you've been watching my previous video, I am a huge Kaylin Clark fan. I watched every single game of her last year, just her games, not the WNBA, because I wasn't very happy with the way WNBA treated Kaylin Clark. They were really racist, they bully her, and they defame her. But why I love Kaylin Clark as a person, as a basketball player, is because she always takes the high road. She doesn't care about the drama. She just want to ball. She want to let her skills, her high IQ for basketball do the talking. That's why I will stand with her, even if she says some stuff that I am not fond of. What am I talking about? Well, I got you. We're going to have a summary. I bring up what big influencers are saying about it, and I'll give you my 2 cents. My 2 cents may not pay for your bills, but it allows us to have conversations, and that's very important. You can disagree with me, you can scream at me, let me know in the comment section, and I'm more than happy to read what you have to say, and maybe we can come to a mutual understanding of this Kaylin Clark controversy just happened recently. So, Kaylin Clark, after being named Times 2024 Athlete of the Year, acknowledged her white privilege. In an interview with Times Magazine, she stated, this is what she said: "I want to say I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege." She further elaborated that many of the league's standout players have been black, emphasizing that the WNBA was kind of built on them. Clark expresses the importance of appreciating and investing in these players to continue elevating the league. She is right. The fact that WNBA is majority African American athlete. But the thing that Kaylin Clark does not understand, and this is my 2 cents, is that WNBA has not profited since the beginning of time. Since WNBA first existed, negative every single year. They're getting their money from NBA, National Basketball Association. Why is WNBA tanking every year? It's because of the woke ideology. It's because WNBA is a bad product. The commissioner have no idea how to market the WNBA. And on top of that, there's a lot of bullying, there's a lot of racism. I found this out last year when I watched every single games of Kaylin Clark. She may take the high road and try to throw everything on the side, but as a fan of her watching it, I can see with my own eyes. So that's why I have to disagree with Kaylin Clark when she's saying that, white privilege. I mean, I'm not white, so maybe white people does have special privilege that you guys are talking about, but I grew up with a lot of white people too in Marina, California, and we all struggle. We all have a fair chance, go to school, get an education, and make something out of our lives. So whatever this privilege that white people or black people talking about, white people have, if you guys have this kind of privilege, let me know in the comment section. Do you get like a card? It said that privilege on it? Because I mean, all my white friends, my brothers, we don't have these, we don't know what this white privilege thing is, because we all suffer. We all now, are pretty well off because we work hard, we went to school, we get jobs, some of us hustle, and now we're here. So there wasn't any privilege, there's no Asian privilege, white privilege that she speak of. But if there is, I would like to know, let me know in the comment section. Let me continue. So this acknowledgement has sparked crazy reactions from influencers and from other people that are disagreeing with Kaylin Clark. So before I jump to that, let me remind my villagers, it's okay for you to disagree with me, and we can still have a wonderful meal together. We can still have a conversation because just because we have different political views, it does not mean that you are a bad person or I'm a bad person. It's how we act toward other people that will determine who we are, our characters. So I'll give you guys a quick example. I hate LeBron James when it comes to politics because his politics is horrible. He is very woke, far left when it comes to politics. But when we talk about NBA basketball, he's one of the GOAT, top 3 of all time, LeBron James. No questions, no debate. And that is what I'm trying to say. LeBron James, politics, get out of here. LeBron James, as a basketball player, you're good. That's why I tune into NBA to watch LeBron James, Stephen Curry. And, talk about Stephen Curry. Look, he told everyone that Obama should vote for Kamala Harris. It doesn't mean that I should hate him. He made a horrible endorsement. But as a person, I respect Stephen Curry and LeBron James for having different political views. But it does not mean that they are bad people. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, let me know in the comment section. But let me continue. With some viewing it as her bending to woke culture, while others see it as a recognition of a historical and ongoing contributions of Black players in the WNBA. So Megyn Kelly called her out as condescending, fake, transparent, and sad because she bent the knee to the woke culture. Because Megyn Kelly, she's also a white person, so she doesn't know what privilege that Kaylin Clark is talking about. So that's why she's saying, why you have to bend the knee to please a certain group of people by in doing so defame the color of your skin. That's why people are not happy with Kaylin Clark because, allegedly she bent the knee for the woke culture. But again, villagers, you can disagree with Kaylin Clark politically, but when it comes to watching her play basketball, she's still the same baller. If not this year, she's going to be a lot better. And that's just my 2 cents. But now we jump to what are people on Twitter saying. Let's take a look at what Eric had to say. Eric was actually one of the first to report what Kaylin Clark said about, the woke culture and the white privilege. So this is what he said. After being named time after the other year, Kaylin Clark apologized for her white privilege and says that the WNBA is built on Black players. Kaylin, check this out. If WNBA is so good, my dear, built on Black players, how come they're not profiting? Why, Kaylin? It's because people don't give a shit about the color of their skin. They want to see a good product. They want to see good basketball. But WNBA is too worried about being woke, too worried about the color of your skin, too worried about defaming other people, too worried about bullying good players like yourself. That's why people turn off when it comes to WNBA. So you, Kaylin Clark, need to navigate correctly because we, myself, and a lot of people around the world tune into WNBA just to see you. So if you're going to turn woke and you're going to push your fans away, WNBA is going to tank even further. And this is a fact. WNBA hasn't profited since the beginning of their existence. Another person I really enjoy is Charlie Kirk. If you don't know who he is, villagers, go give him a follow on all social media. He's a very, very smart man. And because of him, President Donald Trump won the election. Him and Vivek Ramaswamy, they went to colleges and educate the next generation about voting, about laws, about policies, about everything. And I had to give him a shout out because he actually opened my eyes to a lot of things. What it's like to have a debate and what it's like to disagree but still can have a proper conversation without having to say, oh, I hate you, get away from me. That would not take you anywhere. So what did Charlie Kirk have to say about Kaylin Clark? Check this out. Caitlin Clark is getting very bad advice. The whole country is rejecting wokeisms and anti-white ideology. She has a chance to stay neutral and failed miserably. Her handler saw this as a chance to keep woke alive. Too bad, she's an amazing athlete who totally missed on this one. Oh boy, I have to agree with everything Charlie Kirk just mentioned because, the whole world is turning away from wokeism. And wokeism is surviving just by a hair. And Caitlin Clark has to go in and inject life to it, but it's going to die. And this is just a fact because it doesn't make any sense, but it will do what it needs to do to have more money pouring into these organizations, these woke ideas, this anti-white ideology. And is she getting bad advice from her sponsorship, her endorsement, her advisor? In my opinion, she is. But we live in the greatest country in the whole world. Freedom of speech is very important. Caitlin Clark can have Caitlin Clark political views and also be a good basketball player. I will tune into every basketball game Caitlin Clark for this year, 2025, 2026. But when it comes to political Caitlin Clark, I steer away just like Stephen Curry and LeBron James. You can do the same, villagers. But most importantly, you gotta let me know what you think about this situation with Caitlin Clark. Are you still going to watch her or are you going to boycott her? What are you gonna do? Because I'm seeing a lot of people hating on Caitlin Clark, but she hasn't changed as a basketball player. So are you really her fans or are you just bandwagoning and now you see something that you disagree with, you're gonna pour all your hatred on Caitlin Clark? Don't be that person. Freedom of speech is very important. With that, villagers, I appreciate you for making it to the end of this video. Let me know in the comment section what you think about Caitlin Clark. Before I let you go, please remember, take care of your family, take care of yourself, and most importantly, we have to take care of our health. Until next time, villagers.